Hey everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome back to Cinefessions, where we talk all things media. And today I have a stack of 9 items that cost me 78 cents each. And most of them are TV seasons, which is just insane to me. And they're really cool ones in my book. And so I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys. This was actually my disc replay buy 3 get 6 free haul that I recently did, actually just a couple of days ago. So excited to share these with you guys. Before we get into it though, if you have a quick second, please hit that like button down below. That engagement really does help me out. But with that said, let's not waste any time at all. Let's dive right in to my disc replay buy 3 get 6 free DVD, TV series, and movie haul. So I admittedly don't check through the DVDs every single time I go to disc replay anymore. I don't look through those nearly as much as I used to because of a couple different reasons. One, most of the time it's kind of just like the same old things over and over again. And two, I'm trying to cut down on my DVD purchases a little bit. Now, you might not think that because if you see my hauls, but keep in mind when I show my hauls, sometimes they've been sitting here for months. And so currently I am trying to just kind of pump the brakes a little bit when it comes to DVD purchases because I have so many already, and when I tend to get rid of things, DVDs are usually the first to go. So anyway, that's why I don't look through them every single time I go. But I went the other day and they just had nothing. Their 4K selection has been so poor the past few months. It's been such a shame. And then Blu-rays, nothing new there either. So I walked by the DVDs and this first one is what started this whole thing, and it's what caught my eye because this is really cool. It's actually a wrestling related DVD. This is the 2004 WWE Hall of Fame ceremony. So I double checked and it's not on my WrestleMania 20, which is 2004's WrestleMania. It's not on that DVD release like a lot of them are as a bonus feature. Because it wasn't, I wanted to have this one in the collection. So that was a really cool find there. And it's 2 discs, so I absolutely had to pick that one up. So that's what started me looking through the DVDs, and then I just kept finding some really cool things, which we'll hit on as we go here. But the first one that started it all this week is the WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony from 2004. This next one I was so excited to find because I don't often find Asylum films at Disc Replay anymore. I've pretty much picked through their entire selection, but I found one I didn't have. The Fast and the Fierce, of course, the mockbuster for the Fast and the Furious movies. On the back here it says, a nitro-fueled thrill ride in the tradition of Fast and Furious and Speed. So yes, please. I cannot wait to check this one out. Adrian Paul, Dominic Swain. Who's this one directed by? This is Ron Thornton. So not an Asylum name that I recognize, but you can see the logo on the side there and of course on the back. So I always love adding to my Asylum collection, so you know I'm picking them up if I don't have them. So this one is The Fast and the Fierce. The last of the movies today is one that I was really happy to find because it's one that I needed for the collection. I have the sequel and I have the remake, but I didn't have the original Hitcher. So that is now corrected. Of course, Rutger Hauer, C. Thomas Howell, Jennifer Jason Leigh, what a great cast on this. And it's one that's supposed to be really great. I think I've seen this in the past, but it's been so long that I really don't remember it. The remake is kind of the same way. I know I've seen it, but I just don't really remember it. So now I have Hitcher. I have Hitcher 2 thanks to my inherited movie collection, and I have the remake. And so yeah, I just need to watch through all of these, but very excited to find this one. This case, admittedly, is not in the best shape. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but it is a snapper case, so that's cool. So I'm hoping there's no issues with the disc. We'll see when I get around to it. But yeah, I thought this was a really cool find. So the last of the movies, which means everything else is a TV series, is The Hitcher. So this first TV series is actually an ex-library rental, which honestly, I don't normally pick these up, but again, it was 78 cents. So I figured, watch it. If you love it, then you can upgrade it. But this is the complete first season of Scream Queens. Now, you can, like I said, ex-library, so it has all these markings on it, which I really dislike, but it is what it is. The discs are actually in surprisingly good shape for an ex-library rental, but that's fine. So yeah, this is something I've not seen before, but I've heard really good things about. out. It has an amazing cast. Abigail Breslin, Jamie Lee Curtis is in this, Emma Roberts, like an excellent cast. I'm sure I'm probably going to enjoy this one. So I was really excited to find this one for 78 cents. That's a really good deal. So the first TV series today is Scream Queens, the complete first season. All but one of the rest of these are all animated, and they're Adult Swim / Cartoon Network shows, and they're kind of random, so I'll preface it with that. So the first one here is Home Movies Season 2. Now, I don't own Season 1, but that's okay. It's one of those things, you can watch them, I think, out of order. It's not a big deal. I have seen episodes of this, and I loved it, but I've not watched the entire thing from start to finish. And so I figured, let's watch season 2. Like, I liked what I've seen of this. And so I'm really excited to find this one. I know you can get a complete series of this, but I want to say it's a little bit more expensive now. Maybe it's out of print. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong down below. But either way, like, I'll definitely watch this. I'm very excited to find this one. So this is Home Movies Season 2. I think the next three are all Adult Swim from Cartoon Network, but this first one here is C-Lab 2021 Season 2, and this is one that I've actually never watched, which I don't know how, because I used to watch Adult Swim, pretty frequently when I was falling asleep at night, but C-Lab I never got around to. So I'm excited to see what it's all about. I'm hoping it's going to be funny. Most of the Adult Swim things are. So yeah, I figured why not? Again, another one. I don't have Season 1, but I don't think it's really going to matter too much for something like this. So yeah, excited to check out C-Lab 2021 for the first time. And this is Season 2. Here's another one that I'm not super familiar with, but I do know the show. Like, I've seen random episodes here and there. People love this show though, so I'm really excited to dive into this one. This is actually Volume 1, so that's a plus, of Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. So again, I have seen parts of this, like episodes of it, but I can't really tell you much about it other than like that it's funny. That's pretty much all I remember about it, but people love this. This has such a cult following behind it. So I'm excited to get into it and see what it's all about. Look at all the well-known characters on the back there. Like, how cool is that? So yeah, really looking forward to checking this one out. I thought this was a really cool find. This is Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, Season 1. Of the Adult Swim ones I picked up, this is the one that I've seen the most, and I always enjoyed this. This is Aqua Teen Hunger Force Volume 2. Now, I'll admit, for some reason, I thought I had Volume 1 in my collection, and I thought I may have, like, set it aside to get rid of it, which I have boxes and boxes of items over there to get rid of, and I thought Volume 1 was in it. Turns out it wasn't. It was something else, and so that was unfortunate. So I do have to find Volume 1, but I really enjoyed Aqua Teen Hunger Force when I watched it back in the day. I never watched it, like, from start to finish or anything like that, but it was one of those I would put on when I was falling asleep, and I always thought it was funny. So I figured, yeah, definitely pick this one up. These were all of the Adult Swim I could find there. Like, somebody must have turned in their collection and like random parts of it, because like Volume 2 but no Volume 1, so I don't know what happened there, but yeah, I thought it was awesome to find these. So Aqua Teen Hunger Force Volume 2 is the last of the Adult Swim items. And then last but not least is actually a show from Comedy Central that I loved way back in the day. This is Upright Citizens Brigade, and if you are of a certain age, you probably remember this and have fond memories of it because it was hilarious. It is a sketch comedy show that, like, it's sketch comedy mixed with like hidden camera stuff from what I'm remembering, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was so funny back in the day. So this is season 1, the complete first season. For some reason I thought this was season 2, but yeah, that's even better. So I cannot wait to revisit this show. Like I said, it was so funny from what I remember back when I was watching it when it was new, and so I thought this was one of the coolest finds of the day. Never thought I would see Upright Citizens Brigade. Like, I never think about this show. So this was a nostalgic blast from the past when I came across this one. So very happy to add Upright Citizens Brigade, the complete first season, to the collection. And that is number 9 of my buy 3, get 6 free haul. All right, so there it is, my $7 haul. Like, that's remarkable to me. Now, these TV series are not worth a lot of money. Like, I was curious, just out of curiosity, I looked it up on eBay, and they're all at like between $5 and $10, but still, I paid $7 for this entire stack, so that's a really good deal. I love when Disc Replay throws TV series into their standard DVD section as opposed to their box sets, because you get awesome deals like this. So yeah, very happy with this haul today. But let me know down in the comments below, what of these have you seen and what do you recommend? Is C-Lab any good? How about Upright Citizens Brigade? Do you love that like I did way back when? I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on these and anything else down in the comments below. I always appreciate all that support, so thanks so much for that. But as always, if you guys enjoyed this one, please hit that like button down below. That engagement really does help me out. And like I always say, I don't just talk movies and TV series, I talk all things media. Books, movies, video games, graphic novels, manga. If it's media related, I'm interested in it. And if you are too, you might consider subscribing. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for today. I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. And I want to encourage you to consume some media today. I'll catch you next time.